Clean it the hell up.
Ketchup Series MVP. Series MVP.
Clark's Ketchup Series MVP brought to you by Clark's Ketchup. Drizzle that ketchup. Wow, what a weird day to be doing ketchup, but that's not going to stop us from drizzling. Said ketchup. Yeah. How's that taste? Yeah. Yeah. I like the birds. This is a similar vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is when fucking Taheen's walking to the dish.
Yeah.
Oh, big time.
Taheen.
This is like BP for Taheen.
Yeah. He just takes BP to this.
Blasting over the Fenway speakers.
Yeah. Okay. The Clark's Ketchup Series MVP vote. Let's go with the McMahon.
Yeah, I've kind of thrown out the entire 17-1 game. Not to anyone's fault of their own, but it was a different era of Sox baseball, and I do feel like today was the more important game, not only because it was the one that granted you the ketchup, but it was the Chad Tracy Sox. It was the new era. It was, like you said, weird vibes all around. And a lot of guys were pretty decent at the dish today. A lot of guys were decent with the glove today, but I am going to give it to Connolly early. Like,
wow.
You saw what happened on Friday with Bayo. That game was over fucking immediately. Today, it's hard for me to point to one hitter and be like, that was the guy who carried the load. I think there are a couple of guys who did that quite well. But like we said, longest start of his career, carrying velocity deep into the start. I probably would have kept him out there even one more guy, let him finish that out. I didn't think he was really showing much signs of struggling at that point, but he stepped up when they needed him most, and I'm giving it to Todd Connolly early.
Steven?
Yeah, pack it to Chad Tracy for his first win on the Red Sox. I really thought he handled himself super professionally today. That's a weird spot to be in. It's probably one of the weirdest spots you could ever be in the baseball world, knowing that your friends got fired and that's why you're getting the promotion. But handled it well, and I thought he kind of looked the part. I'm not going to lie. When we did the emergency pod, I thought it would feel more uncomfy with just the appearance. He kind of fits in that dugout, and knowing half the team from experience definitely helps. Caleb Durbin, you get a packet for hitting a home run off a position player, and that is exactly how I expected you to get your first bomb of 2026 and your first Red Sox home run. Andrew Monasterio, great series for him. Grand slam, didn't know that was legal for a Red Sox player to do that. And a packet to Alex Cora for everything he meant to this organization and this program. But yeah, I'm going WC-40.
Wow.
WC-40 has just been the most consistent player on this team. He's a guy that doesn't matter if chaos is going on behind the scenes, and if he's part of the chaos, he is going to perform no matter what. 2 dingers, 7 RBI in this series. The homer in the finale was very ketchup-y. Those are the moments in the series finale on a Sunday where you're like, oh, that kind of feels like that has some ketchup attached to it. My Clark's Ketchup Series MVP is Wilson Contreras.
Okay. That's 1 vote Connolly early, 1 vote WC-40. Tyler Milliken, your vote.
Yeah, I'm going to go Connolly early as well.
Wow.
Rare time giving it to a pitcher like that, but I do think today, for a pitcher who is only in his real first big league season right now with all the chaos, everything going on around him, to go out there and just be that consistent guy who didn't look phased, didn't look uncomfortable. Even after the game when he did shut out AC, he said, just another start out there. This was such a pivotal game, it felt like, for them to win the series, but start this era in the right way. Because they go out and lose this game today, it's just adding on this red or this awful gray raining cloud on top of everyone. Connolly early going out there and doing what he did, he set the tone. zone. You had an easy kind of pipeline to Whitlock and Chapman. You didn't have to overthink it. So I'm going to give it to Connolly early. In terms of packets, you guys mentioned Wilson, Andrew Monasterio. I'd give one to Cora too. Willie Bray with a couple nice swings in this series. Connor Wong deserves one. Clearing the bases and breaking that game open 7-0, and helping Garrett Crochet in that start with the fastball. I'm not going to lie. If he had a good game today, I would have really pondered giving him the catch-up. I'll give it to Connolly early, though, instead. Who caught him? Second start in a row.
Okay, that is...
This song is incredible.
I'm in.
That's 2 votes. Connolly early, 1 vote. WC40. Make it 1 vote. Cedon Rafaela. Cedon. He had his fingerprints all over the series. As always, great defense. Had the triple, eventually got driven in. He had 2 hits in the same inning in the 17-1 game. Also performed offensively today. And like I said, I'm getting to a point with Cedon where when he's at the plate, I'm not like, here comes a swing and a miss on a ball that's bouncing in the left-handed hitter's batter's box. You're still going to get that, but like, you're not only going to get that. Like, you're absolutely still going to get that as part of the experience, but you're also going to get, like, I love the fact that, you know, a lot of the base hits up the middle now for him, they're on pitches that are 2 inches above the strike zone. Like, so I'm as growing up a Vladimir Guerrero fan, I love a bad ball hitter, and he's absolutely a bad ball hitter. So give me Cedon for my Clark's Ketchup Series MVP. Ruining the Clark's Ketchup Series MVP vote, as always, Chris Cotillo. He said Tom Warner for skipping the trip and having peace in his life.
That's better than the Greg Weishart one.
So that is 1 vote Cedon, 2 votes Connolly Early, 1 vote WC40, 1 vote Tom Warner.
T-Dub.
Tom Karen voted for Cedon Rafaela. OB voted for Cedon Rafaela.
Wow.
Jemai Webster voted for Alex Cora. One last time, he said. Lenny DiNardo. Connolly Early. So that is 3 votes early, 3 votes Cedon, 1 vote Tom Warner, 1 vote AC. Will Middlebrooks.
Brooksy.
Monasterio.
I'm shocked it took this long, honestly.
I know,
he would've
had
been my
a great
number 2.
series.
The Ketchup Crew. Patreon.com/Section 10 podcast. If you are part of the Ketchup Crew tier, you get to vote for Clark's Ketchup Series MVP. And the Ketchup Crew, well, they voted for Andrew Monasterio. So, that leaves 2 votes. Will Fleming and Lou Merlone. As it currently stands, 3 votes for Cedon, 3 votes for Connolly Early, 2 votes Monasterio, 1 vote AC, 1 vote Tom Warner. So,
Warner can still tie.
Warner can still tie. So can AC.
Yeah.
But it's coming down to Monasterio v. Early v. Cedon. To the boys we go.
Weirdest fucking ketchup of all time. I mean, we had the one with Devers last year, but holy shit, I'm here with Loomer. After a 5-3 win, a series win, you lose the manager, you lose 7 friends off the coaching staff, and Lou, the best thing about today is that it's over.
Well, I would agree with you.
Suck one.
Yeah, it started last night. When did we find out? Around 6 p.m. or so. So it's been a strange 24 hours. There's no question about it, but you get a win, you get a series win. We're doing Ketchup, which is good. It just doesn't take away from the fact that not just guys we've been around for a long time, but guys you consider friends that are no longer here. So today was a tough one.
It was, it just kind of hit me as we went off the air, trying to wrap my head around all this stuff. We're going to try to not have too long a submission because there's just going to be so much said and done, and nobody wants to hear my thoughts on this. But, Lou, you played this game. It's the hardest game in the world to play. And so I think a lot of the emotion that came out of the Red Sox clubhouse today, if you think about it, these are grown men playing this impossible game, and what Alex, Pete, Dylan, Ramon, Kyle, all these guys who are not here anymore, they dedicate their adult lives to helping these guys process that failure and get better and work through it. And it's just not an easy thing at all to process that these guys who do that for you are no longer here.
Yeah, it's it really is a family. You spend so much time, this communication all off season, and every single one of those guys, their main goal was to make everybody better. And Cora, to be honest with you, he's a father figure to a lot of these guys. Like he's all they've known as manager for most of this team. So, not easy. And to be honest with you, it happened to me with Jimmy Williams, where you sort of realize that people's jobs and lives are affected, and you look in the mirror a little bit. Like, this is happening because we're not performing, and that sends shockwaves in a clubhouse sometimes.
This is going to be a wild catch-up, I think. There's just no clear winner. This is one where you could have 5 or 6 different choices, maybe even more. I've felt in my gut who I'm going to pick, but I give you the floor.
Well, we're going to go some packets. Cedon had a nice series. I liked what he did. Conley today, obviously. Wilson Contreras had a nice little bounce back here late as well. And Cedon, I could easily go with Cedon, too, the way he swung the bat. I don't know if I mentioned him or not. Monasterio. It's been a long day, guys.
It has been a long day. It's all right.
I'm going to go off the radar because usually when you win a series, we don't give it to a pitcher, but I'm going Garrett Crochet. You had lost 4 straight.
I was worried about that.
What's going on with him, and he went out there and shoved. Got a couple tough spots, got the outs he needed, 6 scoreless. I'm going Garrett Crochet.
I mean, I totally love that. I get it because they needed that game so badly. But for me, the whole thing changed last night, and so it is more about today for me because I think this whole thing, I said at the end of our broadcast, like, so much is on the line now for Craig Breslow, and in a clubhouse and in a season, everything is now defined by whether they win or not. Like, if they start rolling and winning, everybody gets in a better mood, and maybe there's a little bit more buy-in, and the exact opposite is true if they don't.
Yeah, no, you got to go and win ball games. Listen, they made this move very public. Sam Kennedy, it was Craig Breslow's call, very bold, because they believed in this roster. Now you got 134 games left. You got to see this roster perform. And, like you said, Breslow, this is a tough call, and kind of all eyes on him.
Yeah, no doubt. So I thought about a lot of different guys, big numbers from Cedon and Contreras, packets all over the place. But to me, as much as you needed Crochet, the offense was no good either. There were signs in Game 1 where the Orioles scored 10 runs on 20 hits. But I thought that Monasterio setting the table with the double the other way. And then today, with all that was going on, driving in that first run, I just think you could see it in the dugout. It took the air out. I thought that was, to me, the biggest swing of the weekend.
Yeah, no, he was great. He was fantastic. We looked good, too, at short and made a couple nice plays. So he's been good for you. Gives you quality at-bats, and that was a big one today, getting aboard.
Yeah, and in some ways, it's kind of a microcosm of this whole idea, like get more out of the players you brought in. So I can't say it with any conviction, but I feel that way. I really thought those swings were awesome. And what a weird weekend in Baltimore. We will not forget it. But for me, the Klark's Ketchup Series MVP is Andrew motherfucking Monasterio.
It's a 3-way tie.
Sickening behavior by both of them.
It's a 3-way tie. What the fuck do we do?
What have we done? There's been ties. What do we normally do? It's like, wasn't Will the tiebreaker sometimes?
We never came to a decision whether or not he was the tiebreaker. And also, we've never had a 3-way to my knowledge. It's always been
no chance.
Do we
so
call
even
someone?
then
Do we call Cora?
Whoa. Imagine.
Who you got? Who you got, dog?
He's like, I really pissed his ass off today, man.
He's like, shout out Warner.
I think I should get some consideration, right?
It's 3 votes Sedan, 3 votes Early, 3 votes Monasterio. Steve has to
nuts.
feel like an asshole right now.
I thought I wasn't going to be the only one with WC40.
Well,
he had a
you
good
are.
series. All right, whatever.
I mean,
Wasn't the Ketchup crew kind of agreeing with me?
Yeah, he was second on their
Okay.
ballot.
Just want to make sure I'm not losing it.
Should we get Mikey?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
Mikey and Bagzewski, right?
Yes.
Well, that's 2. They could each.
Yeah,
they could
true,
make.
true.
They
I feel
could make
like-
this 2-way.
I feel like it puts a lot of pressure on them because they know who they're like. We gotta like call someone who doesn't know what the
That's
voting's at, so that
Does
it's
someone have 2 right now? Could this become a 4-way before you do this?
Someone have 2?
I don't think so. Warner?
No. Yeah, Warner
yeah,
still got 1.
The single votes are Crochet, AC, and Warner,
T-Dub.
and WC40.
And WC40. I will say this is probably the most diverse vote we've ever had. I mean, this
Sure.
is crazy.
yeah.
We've had more people line up on like the Nationals bullpen than we have on this series.
Yeah, and
like,
Zach Kelly. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's a tough scene. I don't hate like the power of friendship, team unity carrying through, being a 3-way tie. I really don't hate that.
I do like a phone a friend. That's kind of dramatic.
I was worried Crochet was going to get one. Like it made sense. He was the stopper. I think today him as a leader made a lot of sense.
Good. Take.
I mean, I could ask Matty Backpacks. He's been on the.
oh,
Yeah.
he's
Why
been
not? It's his
awesome.
first series,
He has
right?
been awesome.
He's really good on the post game. Really good. As much as
Yeah, he's
everyone
definitely
hyped up
been good.
Rich Hill, he's shown he can do it too.
Let's not throw Rich Hill down. That's a classic
No,
team
no.
move there.
Get Dick Hill on the phone right now, Jay.
I think Rich Hill was
could.
great, but I think we have to acknowledge, man, there's a lot of people that get into that seat and stink. They blow. And Matt Barnes is good.
Stinking and blowing is tough. Yeah, no, Backpacks was definitely good. For that to be his first series is crazy, by the way. That's how you step into this job.
Wow,
Welcome.
perfect. Yeah, that's the answer. Let's do it.
I texted him. I don't know if he's gonna be awake though.
He
I
got
think you gotta
free,
give him-
breakfast.
You
this
got to
morning.
give him the option of all 3, like because if they go off board, it doesn't help us at all.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, say it's between these 3.
Yeah. I don't know.
Let's just keep it rolling and then see what he says, right?
Yeah, I guess.
He's probably exhausted, but
Who else even is there? Text Katillo and tell him to pick a real answer.
That's not bad either.
We could text
Well,
Wally.
I mean, a lot of this comes
Oh,
down to
Get
Castillo.
Wally involved.
Yeah. And then what? The first person to reply, that's what we count?
Matt Barnes versus Wally.
Listen, respectfully to Backpacks, if Wally responds, that's the vote.
Yeah, that is it.
He might pick Maz.
All right, I texted Wally.
All right.
Fuck.
I think Matt's asleep.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 10:52. It's not that late. But
No, it's not. And shout out to Backpacks. He interacts with a lot of the 10 posts on IG.
yeah. I mean, I would make him a permanent Ketchup voter if he was doing. I mean, I don't know how many games he's doing. I think it's maybe like,
No,
or it's series, whatever.
it doesn't feel like it's going to be a bunch. They're mixing it up a lot.
In studio,
Yeah, seems like it.
We
I
got
got my
Manny
guy
Del
Riccardi.
Carmen.
Ricciardi.
If he's my guy, I should know how to say his name. Hey, Ricciardi.
Yeah, my guy Ricardo.
They got my guy Barabuco over there.
I mean, it's late, but it's not that late to.
No,
Not that.
for like a former MLB player, like 1050's nothing.
I don't know, maybe
Monaco? I'm just trying to think of other people who have voted.
You know.
We'll see.
What happens?
Mikey.
I mean, I think we keep it rolling and just keep an eye on your phone
Yeah,
for a
but what
response.
happens if no one answers?
Then we
We
got to come up
die.
with something at the end of the show.
We know we have Mikey and Bags right here. Like, they're right
They
there.
are literally right there.
Or Ellen.
I know they watch the games. I know they have a good take.
There used to be a producer pick, was there not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we
Feels like
have
that,
2 now, and they
Yeah.
they know that they can just snap their fingers.
Also,
and
if I
create-
know Mikey like I think I do, I think I know
But
who he's picking.
these
He's
guys,
going WC-40.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he's joining me.
Eamon and 2K are very noble men. Like they're not.
it would be
people just
very
looking to
funny if
create
they
fires.
picked WC-40 and it became
And it's a
a
four-way tie.
four-way tie.
I think that's what it is now. I'm giving both. I'm assigning their votes to WC-40.
Eamon, I saw that
Me
mic.
Me and Bags are going to discuss on the side. Stand by.
Okay, good.
I love how much drama is involved with this.
Here
vote.
come
This-
2 votes for WC-40. Four-way
We're
tie.
gonna discuss on the side
No.
on a private channel.
I mean, he's the only one that's won ketchup. It's 2 ketchups for him, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
Unless
They
my
might
count's
pile on Tom Warner and just throw him in there too.
That's
I don't
funny.
know what the hell you thought. You know we're going WC-40, baby.
double WC-40 votes. Oh, Wally just answered.
Oh,
If he says WC-40, this would be a crazy comeback.
Okay, so all right, there's 3 votes Sedan, 3 votes Early, 3 votes Monasterio, and 3 votes
WC-40.
WC-40. Okay.
Does he want to call?
There's going to be so many names in this graphic for Corey.
how complicated is this message?
Yeah, what's
It
going
takes
on?
him a while to type. He's got big hands.
So basically what Wally is saying,
He said, "Give me Moran."
basically what Wally is saying is that Wally might need approval from the team to become a voter.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understandable.
If there was ever a time for him to sneak one under the radar, it's today.
So he did say, but if I was allowed to vote in this series, ... it's blank, and it is one of the 4 guys.
Wow.
So what do we want to do here? Because I don't want to get Wally in trouble. I don't think that Wally would get in trouble for this. It's a tiebreaker.
People are getting fired right
Couldn't
now,
we,
man.
couldn't we verbally have him be the tiebreaker, but he's not on the graphic?
Then we
Yeah.
put out the graphic and everyone's going to be like, that's a 4-way tie.
We have in the smallest print ever. If you listen, you understand why this is not
I'm just
a tie.
scared.
Listen,
We're gonna get
Listen.
another Alex Cora photo with like everyone, and then Wally's just gonna be the last member now joining the team.
You knew you couldn't join that panel, bud. You're out of
Listen,
here. Tessie,
if we-
you're the new one.
we were talking about those Liverpool riots earlier.
Yeah.
They want to fire Wally.
Oh.
I mean, they fired.
Now the guy in charge of morale, literally, like that's what he does. That's the guy they want to fire.
That was one of the most common messages in Scoop Shop. Like, tell me Wally's okay, Jared. Tell me he's safe.
Yeah. What do we do? I mean, Wally voted,
I think
and he's
Backpacks hasn't replied yet.
no.
I don't want to put Wally in an uncompromising position. We can't have
No, we
that.
can't.
We
I
just can't have that.
Wally getting in trouble with the authorities, especially when they got an itchy trigger finger right now, and it's not something that you want to.
Did Corey used to vote?
He used
Yeah.
to vote, yeah.
Yeah,
One for the road?
I don't think he's awake right now.
No,
No, of course not.
Of course not. No.
He was up until 4
Okay,
Okay, so
a.m. last night.
Veritech. Who you got, Cap?
Does have any takes?
Oh, that hag.
Fuck yourself, Jared.
Yeah. What do we do, man? This is, I don't know.
Train? I don't know.
Ellen's locked into the games.
Should I call her mom?
Yeah, your mom
Ellen
should be the
does know ball.
tiebreaker. Can you call her? Is she up?
She might be.
She's a night owl.
Yeah.
She knows ball. Big Pat. I
He's
got
definitely
Ringo.
asleep.
I saw your mom. She commented under was it your Cora post saying thank you? or something like that. It was very
She
sweet.
tweeted directly at AC.
Oh, that. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense.
I just said, are you awake? Do you want to vote for Ketchup? She might not be. I don't know, man. It's 11. It's not even that late.
Jesus.
It is Sunday night.
So what?
You're starting to panic. I can feel it.
Who's panicking?
You.
So, it's good we get Sox prospects involved. Like I'm just trying to think of a guy.
I feel like this is alarming because we should have a process in place.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
we have
sometimes you need something
95
like this to
voters.
happen. Like this will happen, and now we're going to update the rules a little bit, and that's okay.
I mean, we used to say that the tiebreaker was going to be the people, but now the people have a vote, an official vote.
They're part of the reason we're here.
And their guys, Monasterio's part of the 3?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. 4.
Okay.
The 4.
4. Christ.
Yeah.
We should keep it moving, and then if Backpacks hasn't texted back, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Or your mother.
Your mother.
I feel like she would have replied by now. There's no way
Yeah.
Ellen's like a 5-minute reply.
No, she's
Text from
not
Jared
like
that's an
my
immediate
phone's
reply.
down on the table. She's like my phone is always in my hand kind of person.
Yeah. Ace ate Mikey's AirPods and she was there with new ones 5 seconds later.
Right.
Literally.